Hello everyone, Warangel here with a quick video to talk about a faction vote for you guys. But before we do that, just a personal update that I'm still alive, still okay, and have really enjoyed taking a few days off from recording. I think I really needed it, but we are going to be coming back soon. Now what I've decided to do is wait until next week to start recording, so it's sort of a new week, new start, if that makes sense. So a few more days to go, but it does give me an opportunity to continue having to think about a few things I would like to do with the channel, in terms of content, trying to improve my commentary and stuff like that. So it's not all going to waste, don't you worry. But I'm mainly here to talk about a new campaign that I want to start next week, but I also want to talk about the current one with Greenskin. Now I personally have been enjoying the campaign, and I know you guys have as well. However, I tried to get the game going and it isn't working, it just crashes on startup. And now I tracked down the most likely culprit for this, and it seems to be the Quinsos Faction Unlocker Plus, which is needed to play the Greenskin faction rather than Mixu's Unlocker. Now I checked out the comment section and it seems Quinsos has made an official statement, essentially, to say that the reason why the mod hasn't been updated yet is because the assembly kit, the sort of official mod tools, hasn't been updated yet either, and Creative Assembly themselves don't know when it's going to be done yet. So it's sort of still up in the air. He's waiting on them to update the mod tools before he can actually update his mod. So what I've decided to do is put the Greenskin campaign on pause for the moment. Hopefully we'll get to continue it at a later date, but if we don't, we don't. It's just one of those things. But instead we are going to be playing with the Greenskins. Obviously they've had a big update last week, and I personally want to check them out. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys on which faction we're going to play as. There are 6 options, and if you want to vote, you can go to the community tab on the channel, and you can find a poll listed there. Now, the 6 options are your basic 5 vanilla lords, so we've got Grimgor Ironhide, Skarsnik, Rozag, Grom the Poach, Azhag the Slaughterer, and also a legendary lord created by Mixu, Gorfang Rotgut. Now, I'll hover him over here so you guys can see where he starts. He basically takes over from Grimgor, and he has a few different faction effects and personal traits as well, as you can see along here. But they're all available for you guys. I'm quite happy to play as all of them. I'm looking forward to playing as the Greenskins. But I do admit I have a bit of a preference. So this may influence your vote, it may not. But personally, I would like to stay away from playing as Grom and Azhag. Now, this isn't because I don't like them, because I do. I haven't tried out Grom myself yet, but his mechanics look really cool. And Azhag is my favourite, really, of all of the Greenskin warlords. But with the new update, basically every big YouTuber and their squig has actually played as either Azhag or Grom. So they've had a lot of love recently. And so I would like to try something which hasn't been as popular. So the ones that initially jumped to me, to be honest, is Grimgor himself, because just like when we had the Imperial updates for the Empire, I played as Cal Franz because I felt that was most fitting. I think Grimgor would be a good choice. If anyone is going to be, checking out the new Greenskin update, it's got to be the Great Git himself, the Fist of Gork. So that's one option I wouldn't mind playing as, but the other one as well would be Rozag. No one has actually played as him, which is quite weird, but he's also had a bit of an update, and I'm quite liking to try out reenacting his background from the 8th edition Army Rulebook for the Orcs and Goblins, because in it actually talks about how he basically picked up his items in that, how he travelled down into the Southlands and fought the Lizard Men, burning down their temples and reenacting effigies for Gork and Morg, how he then went to Nehekara and fought there, and he was rewarded his staff from the Bone Splitters, if I remember right. But I think it could be quite interesting to try and follow in his footsteps in the game as well. But those are, like I said, those are the 2 that have come to mind, but I'm quite happy, more than happy, to play as any of the other ones, so I look forward to seeing which way you guys vote. But like I said, go to the community tab and you can make your vote there. And may the best git win, I guess. So until we actually get things back on schedule, just want to say I hope you're all having a good time at the moment, that you're not getting too stressed out and you are keeping care. And I'll see you in the near future. So, goodbye for now.